Hello children, welcome to CA session. Students, today we will continue the same chapter, chapter 2, Internet Services and Mobile Technologies. Today we will learn e-banking. So here students, e-banking means simply using all bank services with the help of internet, okay, on a computer or mobile. There are various types of e-banking like PC banking. PC means using personal computer. Okay, so bank transactions can be made from PC using modem. Then internet banking. So if you are having the PC, this internet banking is also known as online banking. So if you are using the internet in your PC, then bank activity conducted with the help of internet, that is internet banking. So here we have the bank website. You have to use bank website and then you have to log in with your customer ID and password provided by the bank. And these are various services that you can do on internet banking. So you can make transactions, that means you can transfer the fund, you can pay your bills, then you can see bank balance of your saving accounts, then you can pay mortgages, loans, and you can even have your savings, means fixed deposits, RDs, FDs, etc. on your internet banking using PC. Now students, mobile banking. So mobile banking means simply you are using your mobile phone. Mobile phone is a wireless device and we can have internet connection in it. So wireless internet based services to use bank services using mobile phone. Simply we can use all bank services on our mobile phone. So there are advantages of using mobile banking, that is that it is available of inquiry. Simply we can inquire as well as we can make any transaction round the clock. Okay, there is no limit, 24/7 hours, any time we can make transaction and inquiries. Then worldwide connectivity. All over the world we can simply make transaction to anyone. It is not a limit that in a particular state or a country. In any country we can make transactions. Then easy access to transaction data. Even data is also available. Like if you want to see the history of transactions, we can see. We can see both current as well as the historical transactions. Then direct customer control of international movement of funds. If we have to transfer the fund internationally, then also we can simply control it and without any intermediate financial institutions in customers' jurisdiction. We don't have to meet to third party for the international exchanges. Now opening an e-banking account, that means we can open e-bank account with the help of the website. We have to open bank website and from there we can apply internet banking. So for that we don't have to go to the particular bank, we can simply apply it from our home. The next service is e-shopping. So we can have e-shopping from our PC or from the mobile. So it is actually the process of shopping done over internet. We simply need an internet connection in our computer or mobile and then we can purchase both products as well as services. Means customer services, any type of services company is providing like maintenance service or after sales service, etc. Now advantages. There are some advantages of e-shopping. That means convenience. We don't have to go to the particular shop to shop something. So here this shop is simply available at home only. That means we can do online shopping from our home as well as 24/7 hours the shopping websites are available. So we can shop anytime. There is no time limit. Now equal accessibility of the product. Online stores are equally available for all. Like we can simply access the website from metro cities or non-metro cities. So disadvantages of e-shopping are that we cannot touch the products. The products available over the shopping websites, we cannot touch those products. Simply we have to read the description and reviews, then we can purchase it. We can also see the ratings of the product and then we can purchase. Then do not deliver product same day. Like if we have purchased but we cannot get the product on the same day. We will get it after some days. Like they will provide us the delivery time, that when it will be delivered, like in 7 days, 10 days, exact some like a specific date they will mention that before or till that date we will receive the product. Then victim of identity theft. we will be afraid of posting our credit card details. Obviously, when we have to shop, have to put our credit card details, debit card details, or internet banking passwords, etc. So it will be a bit harmful because we can be simply the victim of the identity theft. That means our debit cards, credit card details can be stolen. Now, actual item can be different from the product shown online. The product which is shown on the shopping website may be different. Maybe the color is different, the size is different. Maybe the quality is not good and we can't try on. Okay, so the products on the shopping website, we cannot try those products to check the fitting, etc. Then if it does not fit properly, if the product is not exact size as we want, then we have to return the product. So these are the disadvantages of e-shopping websites. Now students, various e-shopping websites are Flipkart, Snapdeal, Myntra, Amazon, etc. There are many websites for shopping as well as if we want to purchase second-hand goods, we can purchase from OLX, Quicker, etc. Now there are some threats and security concerns you are very much familiar. Like if we are using internet, there are various threats and security concerns that we have to look at. So first of all, threats. These are some threats by hackers posed to e-shopper. Okay, the threats hacker posed to e-shoppers. So first of all, they can get access to your sensitive data, like they can steal username, means user ID, password, credit card details, etc. They can even use virus. They can send virus on your computer to corrupt the system. Then unwanted spam suggesting what to buy. Okay, you will start getting unwanted mails. They are known as spams. You will get mails and spam and those will be simply suggesting you to buy something. What they will suggest? They will suggest product according to your search history. Then it gain access to the shopping history. That means they can send you the mails of your according to your shopping history. So simply they can send virus on your computer, that means spyware, and they can see your shopping history. And after that, they will get to know about your shopping habits, and according to that, they will show you ads of related products and they will start sending you mails of the related products. Now, they can get access to your location details also. You used to fill location details in your shopping website, so they can get access of your location details. Now students, security concern related to e-shopping. So here first of all, tricking the shopper. The attackers will keep eye on the shoppers and whatever shopper is doing, any behavior, a specific search, etc. So attacker will gather the information to use against the shopper. Okay, like whatever keys they are pressing, whatever keys shopper is pressing, the products shopper is visiting, etc. The website shoppers are visiting. So snooping the shopper's computer, attackers can simply attack on the shopper's computer. Whatever activity shopper is doing on the computer, they can go through it, as well as they can steal username and password from the computers and important files can be stolen. Next is sniffing network. They will simply keep eye on the shopper's computer to the server, and whatever websites they are visiting, they can simply get details of it. Now guessing passwords. Attackers can guess the passwords. Okay, like they can provide various websites. On that website, user can enter the password. Okay, so with the help of keylogger, they can simply put various passwords. So it can be automated as well as manual also. Manually also they can try the shopper's password to crack the shopper's account. Then there is phishing. Phishing means as the fishermen used to lure fishes, the same way here also the attacker will actually use the name of the famous website. Okay, it will be a fake website, but the name of the website will be of the famous website. And this website will be used to collect the information from the shopper. So here, either username will enter username or password, or maybe he can make new registration. Okay, so those details can be misused by the attackers. Next type of services available over the internet is e-reservation. That means the reservations of tickets can be made online with the help of internet. So here reservation can be made for hotel rooms, trains, buses, even tourist packages can be booked, then movie tickets can be booked, etc. So students, only this much in this video. The rest of the content we will continue in the next video.